Back in familiar territory.
Dude, I'll never emotionally recover from this.
This is what we do at Summer League, man. We lose.
We just lick our wounds.
We just lose.
We do.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the Losers Lounge.
What are we doing?
We're live from the Toyota Losers Lounge, driven by your Front Range Toyota store. Toyota, the official vehicle of DNVR. Harrison Wind with freshly back from the 2K26 Summer League.
That's right.
In 2025. D-line.
I'm going to represent this for the rest of my life. I never want to forget this Summer League. It's been full of...
What a shirt.
It's been full of lows, other lows, semi-highs. I'm locked in.
The Nuggets are not a Summer League franchise. They don't bring their best to Vegas. Last year they won. I think they actually won 2 games last year.
No,
somehow.
they won 1. I thought we looked it up. Dude,
Yeah.
we got to...
Is
Andrew Munson on the hot seat? Is he on the hot seat?
I don't. Okay, here's the thing. Summer League mostly doesn't mean everything, but it still means something. So if you go winless at Summer League, is that the smallest mark against you as a coach? Is it?
I mean, it can't be a mark in the positive. I mean, it simply cannot.
It's either neutral or the slightest negative.
It simply cannot be a mark in the positive. That's all I can say.
The Nuggets lost this game. They made it close at the end, but they fall 101-97 to the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, it's true. And I saw people in the chat saying, I am in here wearing official merch. No, I'm not. This is a bootleg I bought outside.
Of course. Yeah.
This is the $20 bootleg. I do have some official merch. I was wearing it in one of the casinos, and a guy told me I looked dapper.
Really? He was hitting on you?
And then I spent the rest of the time making a joke that he said it sounded like he said I was wearing a diaper.
Oh, yeah. So that's funny.
I was drunk.
That's a funny joke. Yeah. I'm not going to do a fast recap of this game, but...
Bro, we almost had it. I could taste it.
How this game went was like, Nuggets didn't play well in the first half. They lost the first quarter, slightly lost the second quarter. They won the first quarter, won the second quarter, then got killed in the third. Toronto just started hitting everything in the third, tons of threes.
14-0 run, dude.
And then the Nuggets made a nice comeback in the fourth to actually make this a game, but just didn't have enough time to catch up in the end. And Toronto won this game at the foul line.
Real heartbreaker.
If you had a big takeaway from this game, or it can really just be a Summer League takeaway because today might have been the final DaRon Holmes game. I don't know. Maybe it was the final Spencer Jones game. We'll see. But takeaway from this game or Summer League for you?
All right. Takeaway for Summer League for me is I don't feel like I've seen another two-way signee on this team.
I think that's correct.
I feel like I think at the end of the day, I feel good about DaRon Holmes. I don't feel that I feel great about DaRon Holmes. I like E.J. Liddell in some respects. I also, I don't know, bit of a tweener. Spencer Jones, I don't know, I kind of wanted to see a little bit more, but it's like I'm no rookie to the Summer League game.
Yeah.
Not a lot to be taken from, but I did want to see a little bit more. I'm not going to lie.
From who specifically? DaRon?
DaRon
or just
and
other guys on the roster?
DaRon and Spencer.
Okay.
I mean, I think that they both actually performed well. I just wanted them to really look like one of those Summer League killers. Like they have no business being on the floor.
I think that's probably correct. DaRon, to me, pretty much looks exactly like I thought he would.
Yeah.
Some really encouraging moments. Like, his shot has been pretty encouraging, I think. He looks like a real shooter. That's who he was coming out of the draft. And that's what he's been in Summer League before. Right now. He looks like he's a real shooter. And Spencer Jones, has been about expected.
Yeah, he was good.
I think, maybe Tamar Bates has been a little under expected, but largely my opinion hasn't really changed on any of these guys. That's probably my big takeaway. Like, none of them have really wowed me.
No.
And if you're just talking about the main guys, DaRon, Spencer, for the most part, that's just the two main guys. It's not like they've done anything to make me lower on them.
Right.
So that might be the most boring takeaway of all time, but nobody's opinion for me has really changed.
This has been a boring summer league.
So boring.
This has been a boring summer league. Like unfortunately we saw the highs of Bones Highland and Bull on the court together, so we're ruined forever.
I know. Dude, I'm fixing to watch Bull at Summer League.
Bro.
Can we sign him to a one-game Summer League contract just so we have something to look forward to on Thursday?
Sign him to a one-way?
A one-way? Is that what it's called? Do we have the heat index there, Kale?
Yeah. All right,
let's take a look at the official ratings for this game.
Okay. So,
Fire is Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones had a great shooting night.
Yeah. So I predicted before this game, off of last week, that Curtis Jones would start this game over Reese Beekman. That prediction did not happen, but he outplayed him again.
Yeah, he looked great. I mean, really, like, he was knocking down shots. Like
20 points, 8 of 10 shooting, 3 of 4, 7 assists, 3 turnovers. He did get our 1 fireball today.
Yeah, which, by the way, for the rest of the Nuggets, we have more to give out if you want to earn them, but you do have to earn the fireball.
You really got to earn it.
We just want to hand it out willy-nilly. Curtis Jones was great. Everybody else, you kind of see a lot of, middle of the road. DaRon Holmes, we gave a, fine. Terrence Hargrove Jr., who I think played 4 minutes, fine.
Oh, I never want to watch Beekman play basketball again.
Oh, poor Beekman.
I'm already taking off Thursday's show if Beekman's playing.
Beekman knocked out 2 in the pressure cooker. That didn't move you.
Empty buckets. Empty stats.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
We did give E.J. Liddell a red ball. The second highest honor, because he had 4 blocks in the game, nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah.
And he stood up for our main man, Boo Booey, who went down and he dished out a little pain of his own.
That was a big moment of the game. He got shoved into the scorer's table, like, back first. Like, his back, just huge collision with the scorer's table, and he got hurt. Before that, though, Boo Booey was kind of hitting threes. He hit 3 in a row.
He did hit 3 in a row. He got another red ball, the other red ball from us.
But yeah, before that, Liddell was playing pretty well. 4 blocks in 20 minutes.
Right.
Do you like Liddell?
I actually do. I mean, he stands out physically in person. He's got really long arms. He was the guy that we were all saying looked like baby Paul Millsap in the draft a few years back. We were like kind of hoping that the Nuggets picked him up, actually. I think he looks like fun. I don't know. I think he's a player, but I do kind of think like this is not the game for a player like him.
Yeah. He's a borderline G League, best G League, middle of the road 2-way player, it seems like.
But I like that he was getting that many blocks is meaningful to me.
There are some just hilarious stats from this game looking at the box score. Tyrell Harrison, he got a blue ball from us. Rough game from that guy.
The bluest ball we could possibly give out. Yeah. Dude, think about this. Harrison is out on Harrison. That's how bad it is.
I mean, he's playing with not a great team, dude. Like, what do you want from him?
Dude, Harrisons just can't turn on Harrisons. That's all it is.
He's got no point guard to set him up. He's got no talent around. What do you want from this guy?
I want him to grab a ball when it comes to him. That'd be nice.
Like, you're so hard on this dude. I can't do this. He sucks. 7 turnovers for Tyrell Harrison.
I mean, I mean, this is tough because we're evaluating guys' dreams here.
Yeah. 7 turnovers for Reese Beekman and 6 fouls.
Yeah.
8 fouls for Spencer. Spencer Jones has had like 20 fouls in 3 games.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I mean, it was a rough one out there.
Yeah.
I did think we were going to finally get a dub early on. It felt good. We were cruising along, and then, like you mentioned, the third quarter had 14-point run by the Toronto Raptors with no answer from your Denver Nuggets.
What about Tamar?
So,
friend of the show, Tamar. I don't think he's calling in to this show.
Chris is there. Chris, if you can get Tamar, do
you think Tamar's like outside the gym right now looking for you?
Probably.
He's like, about now's the time I call into the show.
If outside the arena, Tamar Bates is hanging out and you're able to get him to call in again, that would be amazing. But no, he's not even friend of the show. He's just a member of the show.
Yeah, he might be part of the show full time.
My feeling on him is that he, to me, looks the part.
Yeah.
He does have good body control.
Yeah.
It seems like he plays a measured game, which again is not generally rewarded in Summer League. He just has not been hitting shots. He had a decent, he hit a 3 tonight.
6-16 today, 2 of 6 from 3.
Hit a couple threes tonight. Yep. So the rumors are true. He can shoot a 3 ball. Kind of wait and see. I guess I'm officially intrigued.
I'm intrigued too. I like his game and how it looks and how he moves out there. He just doesn't make anything.
Yeah. That's been tough. That's like the one part that you talk about things that don't make it on the score sheet. The making basket makes it on the score sheet.
Yeah, it's definitely important. But I like Tamar. He's quick with the ball. He gets up the court quick.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of a bag. He's smooth out there. Like, if I had one word to describe Tamar Bates, he's pretty smooth. He looks like he's got somewhat of a, he just looks like a player. He passes the eye test, just that stops when the buckets don't go in. Some other thoughts just from this box score. Donovan Williams got some playing time again, made a couple good defensive plays. He's come off the bench these last couple games, had some nice moments defensively, just like a fly-around type of guy. Seems like a decent G League player, probably.
Yeah.
And, we kind of hit on everybody. Boo Booey had 3 threes. He'll probably be on the G League team, too.
So, let me ask you. You're Ben Wallace.
Yeah.
Are you signing a player on this team is it their last 2-way or just another 2-way? Do they
have 3. Right now it's Spencer Jones and Tamar Bates, so they have 1 more left.
So they have 1 more, and they also have a roster spot. Are you signing anyone from the squad to that last 2-way?
No. Probably not. I would sign somebody from another team.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, I think that the Nuggets should be looking for a big man, potentially.
You don't think it's Tyrell Harrison?
I don't think it's Tyrell Harrison. He does look like it should be him, but it should I would absolutely not.
I would not sign him. He's a G League center, I think.
But, Stan was in the building tonight. Stan and Josh and Ben and Wallace. So they were all definitely evaluating. It's like I don't know, man.
Would you?
I don't know. There's kind of a thing where it's like they feel like our guys now, and you want to, because they're our guys, you want to nurture them and watch them grow. But I'll say this, even Tamar Bates, I don't think Tamar Bates looks more interesting or intriguing to me than Alexander did last year.
I know. It's like if Tamar Bates wasn't on a 2-way contract, we'd be like, this guy can't hit anything.
Right. But the fact that he's already locked up, I'm like, oh, okay, I can see it.
Yeah, they obviously see a little something in him.
So I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I think that I would probably be looking for at other summer league squads to see if there's an interesting big man out there.
Liddell is the closest one to me,
for sure. I think that goes.
If you're looking for a guy in the squad that they would give the other 2-way to, EJ Liddell is clearly number 1 on that list.
Yes,
but I'm not intrigued enough by him right now to give it to him. I would rather take a shot on somebody who I think might have a little more upside. I think EJ Liddell can be an end-to-bench NBA player. I think he might be able to, be a 13, 14, 15 guy. I think he could give you maybe solid minutes in a pinch. I don't think he really has much potential, though.
I don't know.
I would rather go for a guy who has a higher ceiling.
I don't know. I do feel like this is the wrong type of showcase for his style of game.
Maybe.
So, like I said, the things that you can look at, like his ability to cover the court a little bit, protect the rim.
I do like him enforcing tonight, though.
That's right. And honestly, yes. Like, he's kind of a tough guy.
He is tough.
He's kind of a tough guy. He's like really not afraid of that smoke at all, which you appreciate. Apparently Adonis Arms had 24 points.
This is Adonis Arms season. I'm surprised his agent hasn't hit me up yet, actually. He usually does after a big Adonis Arms game.
I love Summer League so much. I love it so much. I love getting all wrapped up in this team and then not being able to remember a single one of their names like a week later. But it hasn't been fun, though. This has not been a great Summer League.
Let's hit a break.
Okay.
On the other side, I want to get some of your takes from actually being out in Vegas.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Some of your observations from the gym. I will tell you,
I observed some interesting things.
Yeah, I want to get your takes from being out there.
You can listen to or not listen to. It's up to you.
Yeah, we'll hit that after we talk about Mando. And look, maybe you're heading out of town this summer. Maybe you're going on vacation.
Sweating through your
You need it in Vegas. With some friends, with the family. You got to pack deodorant. You got to pack Mando to keep you right on the road. Kale's turning on a speaker. Does that mean Tamar Bates is I'm just kidding. Mando 4-in-1 deodorant, and they have so many great options to keep you smelling good at Mando. Mando Sweat Control Deodorant Stick. It's the men's deodorant brand that's hyper-focused on keeping every single aspect of a man's body smelling fresh and clean. Mando overtly calls out the more colorful parts of men's bodies. Pits, bellies, buttons, belly buttons, balls, butt cracks, grundles, and more. Their scents are geared towards men with options like bourbon, leather, cloverwoods, Mount Fuji, and Pro Sport. Check out Mando, the perfect deodorant for your summer travels. And Mando Starter Pack is the perfect option for new customers. Comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get 20% off site-wide with our code DNVR. Shopmando.com for 20% off plus free shipping. Please support our show. Tell them we sent you. Smell fresher, stay drier, boost your confidence from head to toe with Mando. Also check out Cake Mortgage.
Oh man, I'm hungry. Hungry for
a mortgage
financing.
Yeah. Cake Mortgage. There are guys, if you're looking for a mortgage out there, and they specialize in DSCR loans, debt service coverage ratio. DSCR loans are designed for individuals who wish to invest in real estate. Cake DSCR loans are calculated by dividing the property's monthly rental income by its monthly mortgage payment, making things easier for self-employed and investor clients who are creditworthy but misunderstood by traditional banks. So, if you work, not a traditional job where you get that W-2, maybe you're a business owner, maybe you're just a content creator, an entrepreneur on the side, Cake Mortgage, they're your go-to for loans if you're buying a house or maybe an investment property or something like that. Check out Cake Mortgage. If you've always dreamed about owning income property, or you're building your real estate legacy, call 1-800-EAT-CAKE or head to the link in the description, because life's better with Cake. Cake Mortgage Corp, equal housing lender, NMLS number 1734623, licensed in Colorado by the Division of Real Estate. Terms and conditions apply. All right, back on the DNVR Nuggets podcast. Harrison Wind and D-Line. You were out in Vegas.
Yeah, I was there.
What was it like?
All right, I'll set the stage.
Okay, please.
Set the stage. First off, the Nuggets will
They've
never,
lost 2 games
ever make it into the big gym. It just won't happen. If you've not been to Summer League, which I assume most of you have not, if you don't have the shirt to prove it like I do, Thomas and Mack Center is pretty hilarious. It's got the larger Thomas and Mack arena, which is where UNLV plays. So it's like a full-size arena. And then there's like an offshoot gym, which I assume is their practice facility.
I think it is. Yeah.
And that's Cox Pavilion.
But it might not be, because there's another practice gym.
I see.
Where the Summer League teams actually do practice and work out.
So the Nuggets are always in the second auxiliary gym, which is hilarious.
And it's like they put, the Lakers are always in the main gym.
Yes.
The Knicks, the Celtics are always in the main gym.
Yes. And the Nuggets are squarely entrenched in the Cox Pavilion, which to be honest, I love because
it's the better place to watch games.
It's so small. It's so intimate. The seats are just atrocious. It is so uncomfortable to sit there and watch, but you really do have a full view of everything that's kind of going on. Like, you are able to sort of observe the Nuggets in their natural habitat.
You can also hear everything the coaches say.
Yes.
You can hear everything the players say. And yeah, you're so close to the court where you have Anthony Edwards walk in and he's sitting on the baseline and he's like 10 feet from you.
Yes.
And you can see how all the Nuggets and the roster interacts with each other.
But it's very interesting, and I wonder if they have to be aware of it, but it really does feel like you're on safari. You're just like, oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, look at that. You're just like watching Josh Kroenke interface with the brain trust of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like, they're talking to Chris Finch, and of course, like, John Wallace is talking to, who was the candidate that we thought we were going to get from Minnesota?
Lloyd.
Matt Lloyd was there, and they're all talking, and you're like, oh man, how could you interface with the enemy? But it's like these guys all work together. They're all friends. So, and then it's always then interesting to see like which players are there, like who's going to show up and support the squad, like who's all in even during the summer months, who wants to make a good impression, especially with the new administration coming in. And so,
who was there from the Nuggets?
P-Watt was there both times.
Okay.
Julian Strahler was there prominently both times. Christian Brown, I can't remember if he was there the first game, but he was definitely there the second.
Yeah.
The second game, Cam Johnson appeared.
The new guys.
Tim Hardaway Jr. was there. The strangest thing, and I'm going to say this without any other, I'm not putting anything on it. This is a fact. Jalen Pickett and Zeke Naji were in the building for the game that I was there, the second one. They were not with the team at all. They were sitting by themselves up behind me in the stands.
Somehow we keep getting better seats than Nuggets players at games.
Eating chicken tenders.
Somehow.
Zeke and Pickett were together. And then, as the game ended, I walked up and I was like, hey, you want to do something for the Nuggets podcast? They did not want to. They said,
wait, you actually did?
Yep. I think it had more to do with me than the podcast. Well, they were like, we're going. But anyway, then they both walked out without ever talking to anybody else on the team.
Interesting.
No, not putting anything there. I don't think it means anything.
Were there no other courtside seats available?
They seem to make room for people when Cam Johnson showed up, and when
seem like you
Peyton Watson
make
showed
room
up
for people courtside when you need.
Because Peyton Watson's entourage was with him, so there were a couple Peyton Watson is a friend who looks exactly like Aaron Gordon, and every year somebody's like, "Oh my God, that's Aaron Gordon." And it's not Aaron Gordon; it's just Peyton Watson's friend that looks exactly like Aaron Gordon. So he was there, and then there's another guy that's always there. So, it's kind of interesting to just kind of watch it play out. After the game, I walked down now, I would say, very famous photo of me with Strahinja Jokic.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it.
Took a photo with him. But
that was one of your biggest tweets ever. Why did that blow up?
I think it had to do with Strahinja Jokic. If I had to guess the reason, that one was what popped off a little bit. But, then at the end of the game, Christian Brown comes over and he's shaking Jokic's hand, Strahinja Jokic. And then Pickett and Zeke, they just walk out right behind.
That's interesting.
Very interesting. Doesn't mean anything. I don't know.
You're just saying what happened.
I don't know if that means anything. I'm just saying what I observed.
Yeah.
A lot of interesting things going on in the Denver Nuggets. So you just kind of, but again, both of them were there to support the squad.
Right. And what's cool is all those guys are there, and when the Nuggets game isn't going on, a lot of times what happens is they'll be in another gym somewhere with Nuggets coaches actually practicing,
right,
and working out and stuff. So I'm sure Cam Johnson has worked out with some of the Nuggets coaches now. Yes. I'm sure Tim Hardaway Jr. has, worked out, and David Adelman and the Nuggets staff has been in the gym with those guys.
Definitely.
So it's really the first time, and Cam was already in Denver after the trade, so maybe he worked out in Denver. But I think it's really the first time where there's an actual somewhat formal of a practice going on.
Yes.
With the new guys, and Nuggets have a lot of people out there. So somewhat of a team and the coaching staff.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is all conjecture. We have no idea, but we do know that there were practices that were happening. Like Adam and Dev were able to talk to both of the new coaches from the coaching staff,
Jared Dudley and JJ Barea.
Yeah, JJ Barea and Jared Dudley, which was cool.
What do you think of those guys? I haven't got your thoughts on those two.
Well, I mean, listen, I don't know much about them outside of the fact that JJ Barea would actually would fully murder the Nuggets every time he matched up against them. So, but listening to the interview that they had with him, like, you can see why that he would be. Dudley would be so coveted by so many teams. Like, he's very energetic. He's very. He just seems like a good hang, like a good vibe. And obviously, he was in the league for a really long time, so he's got a lot of insights. It is funny. Like, he's not a player that I think of as like a guy that you'd want to like learn from necessarily.
Barea?
No.
Dudley.
I mean, because he was in the league forever, and he was like super unathletic.
Yeah,
just kind of like stuck around. Like, it was kind of a joke at the end of his career. Like, how long? Like, this guy's still playing,
right?
But from that standpoint, like, he's seen a lot of different teams. He's seen a lot of different players, a lot of different situations, and obviously he was like well regarded in the Mavericks organization. So, I mean, I think it's really interesting, and I'm excited. And I love to hear that JJ Barea is going to be focusing on the bench and Jamal Murray specifically. Like, those are two things that you want special attention paid, I feel. So
yeah. I love the two hires, and it's just interesting that they clearly wanted, ex-players.
Yeah.
And, Popeye Jones was an ex-player, but these are recent ex-players.
Right.
And what I take from that is they looked at the staff they had, and you look at the staff they're bringing in, and I just think they want more guys that have better relationships and are more relatable to the players on the roster. Like, that is clearly what David Adelman wanted with some of these new guys he hired. That's obvious from the hirings they made. And I like that. I thought Nuggets had a quality assistant coaching staff these last couple of years. But they definitely needed some turnover. And I just like that the focus was very clear and the direction was very clear. We want ex-players that were just in the league that can come in and connect with these guys.
I agree.
Yeah.
I also see people talking about the Big Val situation is going to happen until it starts. I'll tell you, like, I heard a little bit of scuttlebutt. Like, I'm not reporting, but this is what I heard, whether it's a reliable source or not, that he does want to play
with the Nuggets.
With the Nuggets, he is interested in playing with the Denver Nuggets. I've heard he's spoken to Nikola Jokic. I've heard that it's not a matter of whether or not he simply does not want to be on the Denver Nuggets to play in a backup role.
Yeah.
That he is, in fact, very interested from a basketball standpoint in joining the team. From what I understand, it's just a larger issue that is that's outside of that.
Yeah. Well, it's always seemed like more of a off-the-court family type thing that would pull him back to Europe at this point.
Yes. I mean, that from what I understand, that
is the driving factor.
That's the driving factor. But it's not like he doesn't want to be in Denver. And if you'll talk to anybody in the Nuggets organization, they are all supremely confident that he'll be in a Denver Nugget uniform. And, I mean, here's the other thing is that the man, it's not a lifetime contract. Like, it's very conceivable that he would play a year in Denver and then go to Europe afterwards. But, the Nuggets are in such a position that they really have put themselves with the maneuvering that they did and the timing that they did. It's like, even if they just wanted to just be like, we understand, and just allow him to be out of his contract, like they would put him in a terrible position. It's like they have to think about their own organization and the fact that they have Nikola Jokic in a prime position to win a championship. They have to surround him with the right pieces, and Valanciunas seems like the exact right guy to do it.
Well, that's great to hear that he wants to play here.
Yes.
Because what's been so interesting about how this story has played out is we haven't heard from Valanciunas at all.
No.
We've heard from the Panathinaikos. We've heard from, like, his agent. or not directly, but you know who's putting the stuff out there. We've heard what everybody else wants.
Yes.
That's quote unquote on his side, but we haven't really heard what he wants. So that's awesome to hear.
Yeah, no, I mean, to me, all of the news was very encouraging, and from what I've heard, that the Nuggets are not even at this point considering the fact that he won't be a Denver Nugget. It's just really that's what seems like it's going to happen.
Yeah. Let's hit a break, and on the other side, we will maybe talk more about the roster, more about Valanciunas, and we'll go around the association here.
Let's go
on the DNVR Nuggets podcast. Shout out to our friends at Empire Today. If you have any flooring needs, Empire Today, they are your absolute go-to. They do the floors here in the studio, in the Toyota Lounge, and they still look awesome. We drag furniture around on this floor.
If you
all day, every day.
If you live in your home the way we live on this studio, first off, you're an animal.
Yeah.
You have to change the way you live, but you can get really good results that stand up to your terrible way of life.
Yeah. Like, if you want to try and test a floor, you host 5 podcasts a day.
Yeah, and you just slide furniture in and out all day long.
Just sliding everything on it. Empire Today, they're the best at what they do. Don't go to a big box store. Go to Empire Today because they specialize in flooring. They're going to walk you through the whole process. They're going to answer all the questions you need. And you're going to get clear, upfront, all-inclusive pricing with them. Plus, you can schedule installation as soon as the next day. Schedule a free in-home estimate today. Some things are just better at home. DNVR listeners can receive a $350 discount when using the promo code DNVR. Yes, you heard that right. A $350 discount with the code DNVR. Restrictions apply. Visit EmpireToday/DNVR for full details. Also, Raising Cane's summer road trip. Are you heading out on a next summer road trip? Order at Raising Cane's.
I'm going to go road trip to Raising Cane's.
Yeah, I'm on a road trip home every day. Raising Cane's
is
a stop on it. Order at RaisingCanes.com or on the Cane's mobile app to satisfy your chicken finger fix in a snap. At Raising Cane's, every chicken finger is hand battered and cooked to order. Every crinkle cut fry is crispy and perfectly salted. Every piece of Texas toast is buttered to perfection. And every Cane sauce is made in restaurant each day, ready to be dipped in. Are you hungry yet? Get your order today at Cane's and keep the road trip going. Raising Cane, chicken fingers, one love. Back here on the DNVR Nuggets podcast. So before you were talking about Valanciunas and how the Nuggets are really confident in getting him here to Denver and that they're not really thinking about other guys.
Right.
Part of that might be because there's no other guys to get.
There are no other guys. I mean, there's the Al Horford thing, but that seems like a fait accompli.
Everybody's saying he's just a warrior. They just haven't signed the papers
yet. He isn't until he is.
Yeah, I guess. And then every other center out there is definitely just only worth a minimum.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, like I see there's a Greek fanatic in the chat talking about how the agent said that the Nuggets would buy him out, and blah, blah, blah. That was all of that was said behind the back of the Nuggets. They had no knowledge that was he was speaking completely out of turn. Yeah. And it ends up making a lot of people look bad. I think that there was just it was just not a lot of was gone about this in the right way.
Well, his Lithuanian agent went behind everybody's back and tried to just railroad this deal through. He didn't loop in his American agent, who also represents literally everybody on the Nuggets.
Right.
That's the funniest part about this. Including Jokic, including Jamal, including Dario Saric, who was also in the deal.
Yes.
This was an XL Sports deal that came together. So, and honestly, man, that is what might F Valanciunas in the end. Because I think there's a chance if his agent went about this the right way,
right,
and clued everybody in, the Kings or the Nuggets, he might be in Greece right now. Because if you go to Sacramento and you say, I know we're thinking about doing this trade, I'm stepping away from the NBA. I'm retiring from the NBA. I'm not playing here again. Maybe the Kings just can not a buyout, but he just like gives up the money and goes, and the trade doesn't happen.
Yeah.
That would have been a better option for them anyway than taking on Shard. But if that was all communicated,
right,
it would have been way better for Valanciunas than what actually happened.
Right. I mean, listen, it's putting the Nuggets in a position where it makes it look like they're just bullying somebody based on the fact that they have a contract in place. But it's just, from what I understand, from what I have heard, and in Vegas, you hear things from people that hear things from people that are people. I understand that he is excited about the idea of playing with Nikola Jokic.
I mean, he better be.
I know. How could you not be? How could you not be?
Yeah. And I mean, like, there's been a lot of, we let him go to Greece and do what he wants. And look, if he has something going on with his family, like where he has to be there and it's life or death, yeah, like, of course. But, dude, you're under contract. Like, right. You have to honor your like, this is basic laws of life, man.
Yeah, it's true.
You have to honor your contract in Denver playing for the Nuggets and with Nikola Jokic, man. It could be a lot worse.
It could be a lot worse. Yeah, I know. It's funny. I mean, listen, like, there's regular jobs that it's like in media where it's like, all right, well, I signed a contract. I can't break it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be in this place, even though I would like to go somewhere else. It's like, I'm a professional. I understand what, I mean, and again, like, oh man, you have to uphold this contract where you just take home $14 million, like, or what, $10 million. Like, it's going to be okay. Whatever the
literally just have to be in Denver from like September 20th until June 6th. Man.
I know. Unbelievable. So, we'll
that's
see.
That's great to hear. That's good insight. What else? Who else, did you see anybody else in Vegas? Just like, around the gyms, or did you watch anybody that you were intrigued by? Or did you eat anything good?
Oh, I did have a steak. That was good.
There we go. Okay.
Listen, I found out how old I was going to Vegas this time. Normally we have like a night, you like go out and whatever. Yeah. Adam also very old. Everyone's very old. Like we had one like kind of step out night, and then there was the next night. It was like, hey, you want to go out? No, went to bed.
A one night out guy in Vegas.
One night out, dude. One night out. Yeah, we did it really small. We did it really small.
Are we doing it smaller and smaller, dude, when we're going out in Vegas year to year now?
You know what the funny thing is, though? It is cool to just kind of, and you know this, like you've done this many years, it's like cool to see the people that are the voices of basketball Twitter.
Yeah.
And it's especially cool because, there are people that just, like will be in positions of like, they'll troll the Nuggets or whatever, and like, right. And then you meet in real life, and they're all like really cool. I mean, the funny thing is like I sat and had a long conversation with Dane Moore and
love Dane, big friend of the show.
Taggy, what's his? I can't believe
Kyle Taggy,
the guys that made the video of me. Talking about how the Wolves fans were adorable,
big media D-line.
they used it to smear my very name across the Wolves Twitter. Anyway, hanging out with them, great guys. We had a great time.
Dude, that's what's so funny. Like, it's no hard feelings. Like, we battle with fan bases and other media during the series, and then you see them.
Yeah, and it's funny
when it's not going on, and it's fine.
Totally. And I put this on Twitter. I put this on Twitter, like seeing all of the various fan bases and the various people that cover the teams. They are sick about the Denver Nuggets offseason. They are so unhappy. I saw Anthony Irwin very unhappy about the Nuggets moves that were made. I saw a couple other people very unhappy about the moves the Denver Nuggets were making.
I love it.
Yeah, it was great. Oh, they would never cop to this in real life. They don't have to. I'm doing it for them. Yeah. They're all very upset about what the Nuggets have done.
Because what's great is that usually in a Nuggets offseason, there's not any major news. And the story about the Nuggets when you're just talking with people is like, oh yeah, they're really good. They got Jokic. Like they'll be a contender.
Totally.
But now it's Cam Johnson, Bruce Brown. What an offseason they had. Do they have the best offseason in the entire NBA? Are they the winners of? That's a fun conversation to have in the middle of Summer League with other media people.
Yeah, man. And I'll say observing Ben Wallace, Ben Tenzer, John Wallace in their natural habitat.
Yeah.
Julian Strother and Ben Wallace were and John Wallace were attached.
Okay.
We've heard that John Wallace is kind of a player's executive, just a player's guy. He was a player. They were talking the whole time, and Peyton Watson, and like you could tell that they have like a really tight, or at least a really good flow of communication, which in years past we would see the head coach sitting on the one side talking with players and the front office people sitting on the very other side not interacting, and there was a very clear division. There's no division with this current setup. Like those three guys, and four if you want to include Josh Kroenke, were all together talking the whole time, laughing, like whatever. So that was encouraging. Whether or not that means something, I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's simply different. Again, like I there's no judgment in any of this that I'm saying, but I noticed it. It was a noticeable difference.
Well, I think you're onto something with the John Wallace thing.
Yes.
Because I had heard that when he was in Denver, and even since he's left and now come back, but he's had a great relationship with Jamal.
Yeah.
And
I imagine.
And I think there's some hope within the Nuggets that John Wallace can be a guy that's fair and hard on Jamal.
Right.
And can really tap into him, and I don't know what the right word for it, but it just get the best help get the best out of Jamal.
Yeah.
And
yes.
He's always had like a fair and strong relationship with him, and I think that was definitely one of the factors that the Nuggets liked in him, just his relationship and his ability to talk to and connect with players in a way that makes players the best version of themselves.
Yeah, I hope that's the case. The connection is clear. Whether or not that translates into actual results on the court is another thing entirely, obviously. But that's what they say about Jared Dudley too, is that he's
Jared Dudley's the same kind of guy.
Not at all afraid about having those tough conversations, holding guys accountable.
Jared Dudley's been around great players at the very end of his career and early as an assistant. Like he was on the LeBron bubble championship team.
Yep.
He was just coaching Luka. Like he can talk to the best players in the league and give them constructive criticism, and everybody's fine.
Right. Which again, we'll see. I mean, this is the on paper part of the season where you can kind of talk yourself into anything, but we really are at the beginning of something of a brand new age for the Denver Nuggets. So these are all positive signs, I would say. Like things feel positive if you're a believer in vibes, as myself and others on this podcast are. The vibes do seem like they are moving at the right frequency.
Any other observations from Vegas?
I'm trying to think.
Tim Hardaway Jr., good dresser.
Good dresser.
Cam Johnson just seems like a Nugget.
He does.
He seems like a guy that's been on the Nuggets for 5 years already.
He just seems like a really good guy.
Yeah.
He's like a guy, I love that, like the best version of the Suns in the last however long came because they had these like two fun-loving good guys.
Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges.
They called them the twins.
Yeah.
They obviously trade him away to get the villain of all villains, Kevin Durant.
They gutted the best vibes team they've ever had, and
to get the most thin skin. That's the other thing, dude. Just hearing stories from the PHNX Suns guys about Kevin Durant. And what an absolute nightmare it is to have him in your market, because he will show up in your DMs if he doesn't like what you're saying. That sounds like a terrible, it just is like a burden on the entire organization to have a guy like that
he'd
involved.
show up in our Toyota chat if he was on the Nuggets.
Yes, dude. Yes, absolutely. He would never do an interview with us, but he would.
He'd be in the
He would
chat.
make sure that we understood that we didn't like what he said. We said about him.
Okay.
I gotta say, I think that the Bulls draft pick Essengay, the guy that's now been featured in the worst posterization of all time.
Oh, yeah.
I think that guy stinks.
Everybody on the Bulls stinks.
No, Matas Buzelis.
Other than Buzelis and Kobe White and Giddey.
Yeah, Buzelis, I'm a big believer in. I think that Essengay stinks, though.
Dude, I kind of have this. I'm just saying this might be a bad take, but I feel like everybody, I feel like rookies are getting worse.
They kind of are.
And that might be because I'm paying less attention to Summer League this year than in past years. But are rookies getting worse?
Dude, it might be. Also, we had to ask this was us in our chat the other night. Is Bronny James good?
See, this is what happens when...
This is what happens in Summer League.
Yeah.
That's the most Summer League takeaway you can have.
And I'm not even going to say who said that in our private Slack. I'm not even going to out him for saying that.
You had Tamar Bates, Chris? What the hell?
Wait, what? Oh, our guy Chris, who's out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, well...
No.
It sounds like you had a good trip out to Vegas.
It was cool. I mean, you know how it's fun to go to Summer League. I mean, like, I was not
I need
originally...
some stories from the Golden Gate, though.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was not originally slotted to go to a Summer League, but I did, for the first time in my entire career here, I threw my weight around. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going, goddammit. Because I love Summer League. It's, like, so fun.
How was the casinos?
Casino, I would say on the night that we did go out, we went to the Golden Gate.
Classic.
We got a whole table of people all working together. We had organizational alignment.
Nice.
We created a winning culture at that table.
Nice.
We were all working together. We had everybody's hands in
Adam,
mind.
Dev. I'm guessing that...
No, Adam was off. You know,
Oh.
Adam like big times us all when we get to go to Las
Oh,
Vegas.
he probably
so-
had like some dinner
Yeah,
with
no, but it was like-
Legler. Oh, sorry, with legs.
No legs, but it's like he's at the table with like this guy and that guy, you know, whatever, which is fine, whatever. But
Yeah,
so we
okay.
were off at our table, the less than squad.
Right.
But we were able to cobble together a very impressive campaign at that table.
Wow.
We put together a winning culture, as I've mentioned.
Nice.
And I just learned that organizational alignment is important no matter where you go at any level.
Yeah,
Even if it's
organizational and internal development is important as well.
internal, yes, because I was teaching
Yeah.
some of the younger players.
Exactly, yeah.
Listen, you do not split there. You can't do it. It's not
Exactly.
right because
No kidding though. The night Adam taught me how to play blackjack, I won $300.
yeah. Well,
I mean, that was years ago, but it was fun.
we also had a winning time, Kale, and we also had some very tragic moments where we got wiped out in under 1 quarter of basketball.
Damn.
There
That
was
can happen at the Golden Gate.
There was a moment last year where D-Line and I were at the Golden Gate one night, and
Yeah.
like through an entire evening, we were there for hours, like doubled our money. And then the next night at Circa, we lost everything we had won
Yeah.
and more
Yeah.
in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's how blackjacking goes sometimes.
We didn't have organizational alignment.
It's a make 'em or miss.
Yeah, it was
game.
we missed. It was, that day we missed.
It's a game of runs and a make or miss game.
The time difference was wild though, because winning that like money the first night took the entire evening.
Yeah. A good comment in the chat from Druidzor. Josh Okogie waved. Would you be interested in Josh Okogie?
For what? No.
Our 15th roster
No.
spot? Yeah, I'm a no on that.
No. I don't. There's no role that he could play that is useful to the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
That's a place where we have like a log jam, but they're like 2-3.
Oh, he's like defender, energy guy.
Yeah, but we have Bruce Brown.
Exactly.
Like, what do we need for?
Yeah.
What do we need for?
Yeah, Bruce Brown and Christian Brown are just Josh Okogie, but way better.
Yeah, like what are we doing there
Yeah,
for?
I agree with that. Should we go around the association?
Oh, I'd love to find out what's going on
Let's
around the
go
association.
around the association. And we'll start Philly, Washington. I don't know if you saw the news out of Philly.
Yes.
Paul George knee surgery.
Brother. I mean, I don't even know what to say. at
He's
this point.
also taking another break from podcasting to get his body right.
Bro,
That part is not true, but maybe.
The crazy thing is like suddenly the 76ers are on 2 timelines. One of their timelines is full of overweight bums with bad knees. And then they have like all these interesting young players.
Right.
It's like they have Paul George, Joel Embiid. They re-signed.
Do they have the top 2 worst contracts in the NBA?
It's possible if they don't play. It's possible. They also Kyle Lowry. Like they have the all bloat.
Eric Gordon.
Eric Gordon. They all bloat squad. And then they have
Now we're just calling people fat.
Yeah, now they have Jared, and then they have Jared McCain, VJ Edgecombe, who apparently, by all accounts, looks really interesting. He didn't play much at all.
He's been out with a thumb injury. He had 15 points today.
Oh, he's back today. Okay, so
yeah, he's back.
So like they obviously have Tyrese Maxey. They're in a weird spot, brother. They're in a
That's
weird
a
spot.
good point. Beal is a worse contract just because he has a no trade clause.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is like we don't, talking to the PHNX Suns guys about like what is the deal? What is the Beal deal, dude? Like,
well, that Bradley Beal trade, that has to be a top 5 worst trade in NBA history.
Terrible. Well, because it's not just that it was a bad acquisition because it didn't work on the team, but
You can't get off of him.
You, for whatever reason, convince yourself to pick up the acknowledged worst contract in the league. Like,
and it was an obvious terrible fit when they got him. It's just, I never understood
that was some new owner syndrome like I've never seen.
What else from this 76ers Wizards game? Let me see if anything sticks out. AJ Johnson, 20 points. No, nothing really.
Yeah, nothing.
OKC Orlando.
Did Topic play?
Topic did play. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 4-12 shooting. Not great, but probably looked the part.
I saw him play. I didn't see him play in person, but I saw him on TV a little bit. He looks interesting. He looks like I'm honestly like kind of like over OKC having every good prospect in the league.
Yeah,
and every pick. We'll see.
I mean, 6'6" Serbian point guard. He's gonna be good,
dude. Probably. He's big, man. He's big.
The Orlando Magic, they lost to the Thunder 92-75. Did you see Scal, the BCA, is playing for the Magic? That's a blast from the past.
Hilarious.
He's not good, though. Brooklyn, New York, the Knicks beat the Nets.
Oh, this is
this Subway Series.
Hold on here. Reporting from on the ground, Chris, our man, Tamar told me that Bowie's back was already hurting before the game.
Wow.
Before he got cross-checked into the boards.
Oh, that's not good.
Dude, Bowie
probably
got
questionable
wrecked.
for Game 4.
Damn.
Marjon Beauchamp, we all wanted him at one point. 25 points for the Knicks in this game.
Really? Interesting.
Tyler Kolek, a lot of people wanted him at one point. 25 points also in this game.
Tyler Kolek, yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. In the gym, PJ Hall, watching the Nuggets, he's there with Charlotte.
Yeah, he's on a 2-way with Charlotte
Colin
now.
Gillespie, also there, watching the Nuggets.
On a regular contract with the Suns.
I guess as soon as you get that taste of gold, you can't get it out of your mouth.
Yeah.
But he obviously knows those guys. He spent time with them, so yeah.
Yeah, and Colin, a guy who was always really well liked in the Nuggets locker room.
Yeah, he was cool. I mean, like I wish we still had Colin.
Minnesota 3-0 at Summer League. They got a squad. We knew that.
Because they have Rob Dillingham. They wrecked the Nuggets.
Yeah, Dillingham 16 points. They beat the Pistons. 24 for Shannon. 20 for Leonard Miller. Yeah, they got a good team. For the Pistons, Ron Holland played well. 22 points. Yeah, who cares?
Hot around the association.
Blazers, Pelicans. How'd Yang Hansen do? 3 points, 1 of 6 shooting. Kind of coming back to earth a little bit.
How many minutes?
In 12 minutes so far. It's almost at halftime. It's almost
3 minutes at half? Nikola Jokic would never. Just kidding. He'd do that all the time in the first part of the year.
Are you a Hansen Yang believer?
He's interesting looking, man. He's fluid. We'll see, but it's Summer League. I don't know if you knew that, but I'm not going to say I don't see it in him.
I just love that he's obsessed with he's as obsessed with Jokic as we are.
Yeah.
All his quotes are just like he's the greatest thing ever. It's amazing.
Yeah, but first off, no one's as obsessed with Jokic as we are. So
yeah, let's be honest.
Knock it off, Kale.
We did go to Serbia.
Back the F off. As soon as I see a photo of Hansen Yang at the Dreamcatcher stable.
We did go to Jokic's horse stable and all his favorite restaurants.
As soon as I see him
at his old gym.
I got chased by his dogs.
Yeah, dude. As soon as I see him awkwardly hop over the fence of the Hippodrome, then we can have a conversation.
Hey, they told me we can hop over the fence.
They did. They said that was allowed.
Told us
they said it was okay, dude.
Let's hop the fence of the Hippodrome. Finally, this game is almost at halftime. Warriors Grizzlies. Nothing really to report. Cam Spencer with 10 points. Okay, that's around the association.
Man, what a trip.
Anybody in the chat have questions for the
Well, we got some super chats. We
still have like 5 minutes left too. So let's do super chats, and then if anybody has questions in the chat, feel free, and we can answer them in the last couple minutes.
Absolutely.
So let's do super chats.
First off, I got to read this one that we missed because we pre-recorded our show the other day.
Oh, nice, yeah.
From Mr. Exquisite Nugget. What if no Jokic, no Adam, no Eric, no Jamal /
Very on
Chip,
brand.
question mark?
Very on brand. Very on brand.
If you guys didn't watch the What If show that we did yesterday with Jeff Morton, I thought that was a great show, man. That was such a fun one. Really a walk back in Nuggets history about all the big moments that could have gone one way or another.
The Denver Nuggets have picked up a lot of fans internationally and domestically in the Nikola Jokic era. If you want to understand the pain that it was to be a Denver Nuggets fan leading up to this era, if you really want to understand the psychology of the broken Denver Nuggets, the people that are cursed by the very concept of Nug life, watch that. You kind of get the idea, like what the history of the Denver Nuggets has been, which I'll just give you a too long didn't read. We had a promising young team, and it didn't work out
because of an injury,
or they left,
off the court.
there was just. But then it started over. You're like, oh my god, we have a promising young team, and then
young team. LaFonz Wells gets injured.
Yep.
Promising team. Jamal Murray tears his ACL.
Right.
Promising team. Daniil Gallinari tears his ACL and then has a weird rehab recovery and has to get another surgery.
God damn it.
A lot of those in Nuggets history.
A lot of what ifs, and the biggest what if is, I mean, really the biggest summation of all of that is that Nuggets culture was not minted in any way, shape, or form until Nikola Jokic. People will tell you especially the Carmelo defenders, when Melo came, it made the Nuggets a real team. Blah, 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 blah. No, it did not. They got eliminated in the first round every year. Like, think of a team what's a team that gets eliminated in the first round every year that you think about now? Like the Kings.
Yeah, sure.
The Nuggets were the Kings, but they had like a player that people kind of liked. They were in the middle. They made one big push. It was like they basically became the Pacers this year. Well, the Pacers went one round further. And that's all we had to gnaw on. That's the only bone we had to chew on forever. And Nikola Jokic has forever changed this franchise. And now they have a real cultural footprint. And then it's the most beautiful thing there is.
Yeah. Well said. History Channel 5280. Summer League has been diaper. But the fellas have been dapper. Keep up the good work. Thank you, History Channel.
Yeah.
Our guy Josh Burnett from Down Under. How were the shapes?
I actually had pizza.
Were chicken crimpies a dub? So we put all the snacks from Josh upstairs.
Yeah.
They're all gone. Everybody in the office ate them.
I will say the pizza shapes are elite. They're delicious.
I had some pizza shapes today. I had some pizza shapes today.
Are there still any left? I kind of want to
there's some pizza shapes today. I had multiple Tam Tams.
The Tam Tams were great too.
Dude, the Tam that's the one thing that the world is getting smaller. Yeah. And now all of these international treats that you get are just a weird off-brand version of some American thing we all have. We all have the same dumb things.
So we got another package from our friends who have a puzzle making company.
Yes.
I forgot to bring it down. We'll do it on tomorrow's show or something.
We also have been sent by David Myers has sent us Belgian beers, and they keep getting rerouted because the bar's not open. So I'm going to go and pick them up tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So if you want to send us stuff, just send it to the bar, and we'll open it on the show. We'll do the puzzles this week, though.
Hell yeah.
Macakaroo. On the last two-way, who do you guys think should get that contract? Dallas Musa Cisse in Summer League looks great as an athletic rim protector. I remember him in the draft. I haven't really watched him recently.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't. There's nobody that's really jumped out at me. There are some guys who are not on two-ways that have looked good throughout the league, but there hasn't really been anybody that's stuck out to me so far.
I believe that. That's who that's the type of player the Nuggets should be looking for, is guys that are kind of showing out on a defensive like as a defensive big on other squads.
Yeah, they've got Tamar Bates, point guard or guard, shooting guard, kind of combo guard. Spencer Jones, wing. You think the other two-way will be a big?
Apparently, man, Tamar Bates not on the show, but never too far away from the show.
Right.
Chris saying that Tamar Bates says if anyone hates him for being a Chiefs fan, then they just have to cope. Not a great way to ingratiate yourself, to tell us all F off all the time, but whatever. As long as you have Nuggets on the front of your jersey, but just so you know that if it doesn't work out.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us tonight on the post-game show. We'll be back tomorrow. Talk to y'all then.
Let's go.